Yo, what is up, guys? We are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and in a shocking twist of events. Hey, guess what? Global actually has stuff to do. It's incredible, right? I mean, I've never heard of such a thing. Global actually having content. So we're gonna go ahead and run this Easy A. I feel like it seems like a good idea. I do love Easy A's. So Easy A's really cool part of what Dokkan does. So they turn these units in this particular case, we're talking about the Tech Kaioken Goku and then the Fizz Gallic Gun Vegeta. They take these units that are decent, or maybe in some cases very bad, and they turn them into really good units. I mean, both of these units are quite nasty. They both stack attack and defense. They're both really good straight up. I think Vegeta, in the same way that the Dokkan Butoden units, like just the way that Vegeta's card is set up, he seems to perform a little tiny bit better. But obviously both of these cards are absolutely ridiculously good. And the cool thing about it is these Easy A's, a lot of them anyway, are highly accessible to like a free-to-play player. So it's going to be very easy. I mean, I imagine if you've been playing the game for, I don't know, like a year or longer, you probably have like most of the cards I'm running. Maybe you don't have like, you know, like I do have Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, but like you probably have most of these other units. LR, STR, Broly. Maybe if you've never summoned on like a legendary summon banner, sure, maybe you're missing a couple of the LRs. But I want to go over some of the other units that you can use. Yeah, between all of these AoEs, dude, I mean, look at, dude, STR Broly is redonkulous. He's so good. If you get him just opening rotation with Omega Shenron, he one-shots him. Like, no problem. He gets guaranteed double supers. He's putting up 4.5 million attack stats, 5 million, 7 million. I mean, he's ridiculous, right? But let's go ahead and go over just real quick. I mean, we don't need to make this very long. But there's a lot of units that you can run, right? I mean, if we kind of go down the line, like I'm running this team without full power Frieza. I mean, this guy would absolutely shred this event. But I mean, again, a lot of these guys, you probably have this guy at the very least, right? Just make sure you're not using any int or tech units, I believe, right? No, I'm sorry, int or AGL units, excuse me. So those are the two you want to avoid. They do get damage reduction against those two typings. But honestly, you could probably run like LR Kale and Caulifla, and then like you could run Kefla, and they could be like a really good linking partner. LR Kale and Caulifla are on here, right? Where are they? Oh, because I don't have AGL selected. Haha. But yeah, you could probably run them as just like a defensive option, and you could run them alongside Kefla. It'd probably be a pretty good little rotation for you. But again, guys, there's a lot of options on this team, including some free-to-play boys. Like there's Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's completely free to play. Obviously, this Goku Butoden unit. I mean, you guys get it, right? There's a ton of units that you can use. More than likely, you're going to be able to get the job done. So let's go ahead and do these last couple of stages, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the video, man. Because this Easy A is very simple. I mean, basically, just like if you have any semblance of these units, you're going to have no trouble. All right, so we'll go ahead and put Kaioken Goku in this first slot. I decided that I wanted to bring LR, Blue Goku, and Blue Vegeta. After my shafting on Saiyan Day, I did actually manage to pull several copies of Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, so they're rocking a 90% currently. So I did kind of want to highlight them a little bit, right? Because they are still just absurdly powerful. So that kind of brought me to bring this guy, right? The Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Because he is indeed one of their best linking partners. Like, he might be their single best linking partner. You could easily, like I'm telling you, like, you could run any formation of, like, a bunch of different teams. Like, you could straight up, you could run an extreme STR team led by STR Broly and just absolutely decimate this event. I mean, you'd have no trouble doing so, right? I mean, if you don't have, somehow, some way you don't have full power Broly, the leader of this full power team, if somehow, some way you don't have them, I guarantee you there is some form of team that you can make, right? It's just like full power is a very expansive category. It would be a bummer, I suppose, if you don't have Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron, when he got his Easy A, man, like he truly is like the glue that holds this team together, providing, I believe, is it 3 key and 40% attack? Might just be 2 key. I actually don't recall right off the top of my head. Obviously, his OP ability of being able to lower the enemy's attack is not going to come into play because in high levels of the EZA, you're not going to be able to lower attack on super or just passively lower their attack, right? So, and then the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, man, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have him, he can absolutely one-shot at least one of these characters. Remember, he can triple super, so this is going to be hilarious. I mean, like, watch, dude, this Broly is just, he's absurd, man. He's a lot of fun to use, dude. He just fucking clears the board with his... I mean, this is an 18 key. It's not an AoE. But with his AoE, man, he just absolutely clears the board, basically, on whatever stage you're on. I mean, Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, he just absolutely just clears it. So, yeah, we're wrapping it up here, guys. If you are struggling, which I imagine you're not, but if you are indeed struggling with this EZA, let your boy know. I imagine you're not. I imagine you're probably having a good time just collecting, you know, essentially 40 free stones. So, which I am going to, at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and Extreme Z Awaken both of these units. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the missions. Like, the mission rewards are so good. Considering you're having to fully Extreme Z Awaken 2 units, they do hook you up with a lot of stones. Keep in mind, I am going to make a video on this at some point. I just have not gotten around to it, but kind of a spoiler for the video is Extreme Z Awakening. When you're Extreme Z Awakening, like a traditional EZA, it's gonna run you about 30 million Zenny. I mean, they are quite expensive. And then the sub EZAs are about 14 million, somewhere in that range. So they start to get expensive. A sub EZA, a good example would be like the Blue Goku that just EZA'd last month. He was a sub EZA. He only cost about 14 million Zenny to fully EZA. So he did 37,000, a whopping 37,000 on us. Not too bad. Yeah, like, dude. Also, a very underrated combo right here is this Broly and this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, man. They are absolutely a crazy, crazy linking tandem. They share 4 links, I believe, right? Yeah, 4 links, and then he's going to get Fierce Battle with Omega Shenron there. By the way, that Broly, I cannot get that last link to pop. It's very annoying. And I've obviously had to take a little bit of time off from link leveling. I mean, number one, because of IRL problems, right? But now the Prime Battle is up, so I'm just using all of my time. You know, this EZA is kind of cutting into my Prime Battle time. I have about half of the medals grinded, but I still have a long way to go. I don't have all 14 copies of the unit or anything like that. I don't have the other medals. I like to just grind the 777. It just, like, I like to get that shit out of the way, and then I'll worry about the rest later. And I am not one of these guys. I thought that maybe I could, but I am not one of these guys who will do the grind twice. The grind twice, if you do that, I mean, more power to you, man. It is just absurdly long. I mean, if you think that's, you know, 1,500 medals essentially, that's just a lot. I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. And considering I don't pull any new units, like, and this is like, I'm memeing a little bit, but like, considering I don't, like, I actually have quite a few Elder Kais saved, so fuck that. I'm going to use 10 Elder Kais on a free-to-play unit and not feel bad about it at all, because the grind is just ridiculous. If you guys have never done a Prime Battle, they are quite tedious. I mean, again, it's just tedious. There's really no other way to say it. Monotonous, you know, whatever you want to call it. So we're about to one-shot this, by the way. Between this Fizz Broly and STR Broly, we're going to definitely one-shot these guys. No question about it. Let's see. Okay, so we get the double super. Now it's assured, right? These summonable LRs and even free-to-play LRs, when you're talking about their Mega Colossal Damage Multiplier, this is his just Colossal Damage Multiplier. But when you combine that with SA25, like, look at the damage, dude. Look at the damage. That is, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, he's doing this kind of stuff on Super Battle Road as well. And then when we get Goku and Frieza, man, it's doing the same thing. I mean, they're rocking, you know, 15 million attack stats with SA25. It's just, it's absurd, right? Goku and Frieza, hopefully, they will be the pinnacle of power in this game for hopefully a long time. Because if they start to make units more powerful than they, man, I don't even know. Hopefully they don't make the leader skills any higher than the 177 either. I would say that would be really, really good for the health of the game. I think that, you know, 177, I don't think it should get any higher. I think that they can do maybe more creative things, like maybe do like a double monotype at 170, something like that. Like, I would love to see some 150 or 170 monotype leader skills. I think that could make for a very, very interesting meta, especially when you're talking about people who I still know people who are struggling with Extreme Super Battle Road. So if you, let's just say you Extreme Z Awaken, which it's not going to happen now, but let's just say you EZA Rose and Zamasu. I wish that they would have done more than 120% for STR Broly, but let's just say you would have given them 150% or 170%. There you go, man. There's your team for Extreme Super Battle Road. Here we go. This is what I've been trying to get the whole entire damn time. Let's go ahead and do this, and then I think we'll have all links. We'll have all links activated. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll do this. And that is not quite an 18 key, but still, all links active. You love to see that. Again, a very, very good tandem are these two units, right? They're really, really good. So, guys, we're about to wrap up this easy. Of course, we get the additional. That's pretty cool, right? Probably better to give this guy crit, but seeing, you know, he does greatly raise attack, so it is cool to see him get those high numbers. But LR Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, I think, are probably going to wrap it up for us. Let me know what kind of team you're rocking for this EZA. And again, as we end this video, oh, I guess STR Broly's going to end it for us, huh? Oh, no, they're not. No, he's not. These guys are going to. But again, I do want to go over the missions because this EZA, I'm pretty sure the traditional EZA like event, the Extreme Z Battle, gets you usually 34 stones. So I believe this one is giving us a few more. So obviously 30 stones from stages 1 to 30, and then several from the mission. It's usually 4 from missions. So if we look at the missions, so 1, 2, 3, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is only 4. No, 4, 5, 6. So we're getting 6 stones, so 2 additional stones. So that is pretty doggone cool. So I will be right back after I Dokkan Awaken them. Yo, what is up? Okay, so I said Dokkan Awaken, but I meant Extreme Z Awaken. Y'all knew what I meant, right? So here we are. So again, this should be an additional 6 stones, and then of course some statues and some Elder Kais. You'll love to see this, guys. So your boy is rocking 50 monstrous stones. I'm gonna go ahead and save those for a rainy day. And hey, it looks like I did an extra level, so hopefully after I sell these statues and stuff, we'll be back up over 100 million Zenny. After the Prime battle, man, I have to grind some Zenny. I'm so tired of being low on Zenny, but I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. If you enjoyed it, slap a like for you, boy. And of course, consider subscribing if you happen to be new. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. And I will catch you in the next one. Later.